Hello and welcome back to my channel Life Inside and Out with Carina, and I am Carina. If you are new to this channel, we talk about life and how we can move ourselves from where we are today to where we want to be when it comes to our inner and outer well-being. So if you want more videos like this, if you don't want to miss the videos like I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And also there's a link to my Patreon page in the subscription in case you want to have a look there for some interesting stuff you can get there if you want to support yourself and me on our journeys. So what are we going to talk about today? Oh, something very, very important. And it's about why are we doing this? Why am I doing this? Why have I been doing this? Been on this journey that I'm on? Why have I been on this deliberately for a decade and more? And why will I be doing it for the rest of my life? Well, because it becomes a way of life. Happiness, you see, is not a destination, it is a way of life. And it's also a choice. It's a choice in every moment, and it takes time to learn how to get there, to learn how to choose happiness in every moment. Because we are very trained and very programmed to look for the worst case scenarios in most cases, and that affects us. A lot more than we might think it does. So there are many reasons, many ways for why we want to do this, but the basic reasons for why we want anything in our lives is because we believe having it will make us feel better. It will make us feel happier, safer, more secure, more relaxed. Whatever it is you want to feel, that you think the thing you want or the situation you want will bring you. And that's a natural feeling, to want to feel better. We always want to feel better. Even when we feel fantastic like I do, we still want to feel better. I'm very, very happy where I am. I have no need to go anywhere else, but I still want to keep moving, to keep evolving, to keep changing, to keep growing, because I believe it's who we are as human beings. We are evolving creatures, just like all creatures are evolving creatures. Every living thing, everything on this earth is evolving. The universe is evolving and expanding and changing. And we are too. And I think that we, somewhere along the lines of humanity, centuries, decades, who knows how far back, we got a little bit sidetracked. But we always had this want to feel better. And somewhere along the line, we came to believe that we came to believe a lot of things, really, but we came to believe that our survival was dependent on what other people think and money. Now, if you want to feel better about your life, about you, then one of the first things you want to do is to get curious. get curious about well-being. What is well-being to you? Why do you feel the way you feel? Why do you think the way you think? And why do you act the way that you act? Especially if it's not leading you closer to where you want to be and to a greater inner and outer well-being. I mean, you're here now, so that's a huge step. That's showing you that you want something different than you're having right now. And that's okay. It is completely okay to want something different than you have right now. However, it is also important to accept where you are right now, because until you accept it, you're going to keep fighting it, and as long as you keep fighting it, you have a war going on inside of you, and you can't win that war, ever. You cannot win that war. So you need to stop fighting, but we'll talk more about that. Of course we will. And once you get curious, you need the dedication to keep going. You need to practice what you learn. You need to use the tools that come your way to put whatever knowledge into tangible things in your daily life. And you need to practice it. You need to practice it. We have practiced our whole lives to get to where we are today. And if that's a place where we're not feeling our best, then you have practiced and practiced and practiced to get there. But you haven't practiced your well-being. You have practiced your non-well-being. You're off track to the well-being. And finally, we also need to step into the person we want to be, to who you want to be now. Who are you? Where do you want to go? What if you are the person you want to be? If you were the person you want to be right now, what thoughts would that person be thinking? What thoughts would you be thinking? And what feelings would you be feeling if you were the person you want to be right now? And what actions would you be taking? How would you behave? How would you walk? How would you hold yourself? How would you dress yourself? And how would you treat yourself and the people around you? And this is important because it doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter how much we learn, how dedicated we are, and how much we practice any of this, unless we also step into it fully. It is, the changes come when we start changing our thoughts, when we start changing how we feel about things, and when we start changing how we act and how we behave. When we start to become that person that we want to be, that's when things truly start to change. Now, you can just go straight to that fourth step of stepping into who you want to be now, but it's not always that easy. I found for me that it was very difficult, and I had to go through a lot of stuff to learn a lot of stuff to be able to do that. Now, I think that for me it was so I could sit here and teach other people, so I could do my coaching and show other people how to do it, and I had to understand it fully, or as fully as I understand it right now, and I'm still learning. So we're all different. We all have to find our own ways, our own paths, but understanding is super, super important. Understanding, wanting to feel better. I'm just going to repeat these now. Wanting to feel better is something we all want, always. We can be happy in the moment, we can be present in the moment, and we can still know that we are priming ourselves, that we are setting the foundation for our next moment to become even better than it would have if we hadn't done it. So, curiosity about well-being is the next one. Super important as well, as I said. You really want to get curious. Why do you think the way you think? Why do you believe the things you believe right now? Where did that come from? Did you actually choose to believe that? Or is that something that you've been taught, or that's been picked up, or something you don't even know where it comes from? All of those three are probably true. And very, very few of us actually choose to believe the things we believe until we learn this. And dedication and practice is fun. It's fun. See this as a fun thing, as a journey. See it as a game. Play with it. Have fun with it. Test it. Whenever you learn something new, put it to the test. Whenever you're insecure about when you don't know what you believe about something you read about or hear about, put it to the test. Try it out. But expect to see the good results. Don't expect to see the bad results, because you will get exactly what you believe you will get, what you're looking for. And step into who you want to be right now. Just what's stopping you? Truly, what's stopping you from being the person you want to be right now? What is it that you want to do? What is it that who do you want to be? What is that? And why aren't you already that? Why aren't you already that person and doing those things? Why? Is there a reason why? If you can, step into it right now. Then start doing so. And if you can't start stepping into it right now, then go back to the first step. Know that you want to feel better, that you want to step into that person, and get curious about it, learn about it, find what works for you. It might take some time, there's trial and error in it, but with dedication and with practice, you will certainly get there eventually. And then one day, you will start taking these steps more and more and more. And one day, you will find that you're sitting here watching this video, maybe, or watching another video, or whatever it is that you're doing. And you will find, you will see, you will know that, wow, I'm here right now. I am where I wanted to be. And here's the thing, when we reach that place where we want to be, when we become that person we want to be, we're going to find that we want more. There's more underneath there, and it's natural. It's natural. When we fulfill a dream, a new dream shows up. Think about that. Think about your life. Did you ever fulfill a dream? Did you ever have a dream fulfilled? I did. Many dreams have been fulfilled. In the last decade especially. And it's there's always more. There's always more. And that's okay. That's the way it should be. And it's fun. And it's life. And it's living your inner and outer well-being.